Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, so this video I want to discuss the future of Nintendo. Michael Pachter over at GameTrailers.com has been saying for quite a while how he believes that Nintendo should bring out a Wii HD. I don't actually think that's a good idea as far as, it's just, if you just make the console HD, all you're doing is upping the resolution and making the graphics look a little sharper. You're not really giving anybody an incentive to upgrade to a Wii HD. Obviously his reasons are that they need to do it in order to compete with PlayStation Move and Connect on Xbox. What I'd really like to see is a brand new system from Nintendo. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how long the Wii's been out now. It's been a few years, so I think they're probably due a new system anyway. So if they are working on one, great, but if not, I think they need to be. And what I'm just going to tell you what I would like to see in a new system from Nintendo. And I would also like to hear your points of view. Give me some feedback on what you think of my ideas. Let me know what you want to see in a new console if they bring one out. So what I want to see is a completely brand new system which is fully backwards compatible with Wii games and the Nunchuck and Wiimote. However, I want it to have the Classic Controller Pro as its main controller because it's an excellent controller, fits nice in the hand, plays great, really well designed. However, I want it to be wireless, completely wireless, not plugged into the Wiimote because that really is a stupid idea. I don't understand why they've done that. So yeah, I'd like to see a wireless Classic Controller Pro as the main controller with backwards compatibility to use a Wiimote and Nunchuck. I want the sensor bar actually inside the console, built in, none of this additional peripheral thing because I just don't like having it lying around. I'd much rather have it in the system. It looks a lot nicer, it's much slicker. Also, as far as under the hood, I'm looking at like PlayStation 3 kind of power, if not a little bit more depending on cost. If it costs too much then fair enough, don't expect that. But full HD, 1080p resolution, not so much Blu-ray, media center isn't really essential because the PlayStation 3 can do that, so I'm just looking at a pure gaming system. I want on the back, I want Ethernet, I want HDMI, optical connections, all the essentials. I want the best Wi-Fi connection possible. I have Ethernet on the back because the Wii does not have that, and for anyone who doesn't like to use Wi-Fi or doesn't even have Wi-Fi in their house, they're a bit knackered trying to get online, so I think you definitely need to put an Ethernet socket on the back as well just to cover all bases. Yeah, I mean that's it really. I mean basically I want to go back to like the NES, Super Nintendo game days. I'm thinking like if the new system had the power of a PlayStation 3, then it would just be amazing to see what Miyamoto and all the other guys at Nintendo could come up with, the worlds they could create. We could get back to making traditional, good quality, epic epic Nintendo games. Just basically get Nintendo back to #1 spot again. I know in terms of sales they probably are #1 at the moment, but the Wii, as good as the system is not without its flaws, and I don't think, personally as a gamer anyway, it really delivers what Nintendo can do. I don't think Nintendo have delivered since the Super Nintendo, the N64, the GameCube. They've got a good selection of games, but they're not as iconic or as epic as the NES and the Super Nintendo. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on that. I just don't personally think that Nintendo have nailed it since the Super Nintendo really. I mean those first two consoles were just absolutely amazing, and they have an absolutely fantastic catalogue of games to play, spanning multiple genres, and they're absolutely excellent. As I say, it's not to say the N64, GameCube and Wii don't have good games, because they do. I just think that in terms of the level of quality and the actual, the quantity of quality titles, those three systems really don't cut the mustard as far as I'm concerned anyway. So yeah, I would love to see a brand new system for Nintendo, and if they could do it, like I've said, that'd be excellent. Any ideas you guys have got, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think, what you'd like to see from Nintendo. I was also thinking about names for the system. It's really difficult to come up with a new name. The only thing I could really think of, and I don't think Nintendo would probably go for it, but I was thinking the Nintendo Panther. The reason being is that basically it's a beast under the hood, and it would eat the competition. That's the only thing I could think of really. So yeah, I mean if you can think of a better name, and I'm sure you probably can actually, please give me some name suggestions as well. Let's try and get Nintendo, taking notice of what the fans want. It would make a nice change. I mean I know they are now starting to take notice of what the fans want with the games, but yeah, it's took them long enough. But yeah, anyway, that's my video guys. That's just something I've been thinking about the last few days, and I'd like to see your opinions and get some feedback now guys. Let me know what you think of my idea. Let me know what you would like to see from Nintendo. If you think, you know, they should just go HD Wii, or they should come out with a completely brand new system and totally change the game. Yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all again soon.